Embarking on a DIY project in your South Florida home can be exciting. It's a chance to personalize your space and add value. But before you grab your hammer, remember the importance of building permits. These official documents ensure your project meets safety and building code standards. Ignoring them can lead to costly consequences down the line. Permits protect you, your family, and your investment. They ensure your project is structurally sound and meets electrical and plumbing codes. This is crucial for the safety and well-being of everyone in your home. In the long run, permitted work adds value to your property. It provides peace of mind for future buyers and avoids potential legal issues. Think of permits as your project's safety net. They may seem like an extra hurdle, but they are essential for a successful and worry-free DIY experience. In the following sections, we'll guide you through the permit process, offering tips and tricks to navigate the intricacies of building departments in South Florida. So before you begin your next home improvement adventure, let's dive into the world of building permits and ensure your project is done right from the ground up. Remember, a little planning and understanding go a long way in creating a safe and beautiful home. The permit process in South Florida can seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. The key is understanding the steps involved and knowing where to find the right information. Your first stop is your local building department. Each city or county in South Florida has its own building department responsible for issuing permits. Contact them directly to learn about their specific requirements and procedures. You can usually find their contact information on your city or county website. Keep in mind that processes can vary slightly from one municipality to another. What's required in Miami Beach might differ from the procedures in Coral Gables or Pinecrest. Don't assume a one-size-fits-all approach. Familiarize yourself with the specific requirements of your location. This will save you time and potential headaches down the road. Remember, the building department is there to help you navigate the process. Once you understand the general process, it's time to apply for your permit. This typically involves submitting an application form along with supporting documents. Your local building department will provide you with the necessary forms and instructions. The application will likely ask for details about your project, including the scope of work, materials used, and estimated costs. Be as specific as possible to avoid delays or complications. You'll also need to provide supporting documents such as construction drawings, site plans, and product specifications. These documents help the building department assess your project's compliance with codes and regulations. If you're working with a contractor, they can assist with these documents. However, if you're tackling the project yourself, you may need to hire an architect or draftsperson to create the necessary drawings. Remember to check if your city or county requires contractors to be registered or licensed. Providing this information up front ensures a smoother application process. Not all home improvement projects require permits. However, it's crucial to understand when they are necessary. Generally, any work that alters the structure of your home, impacts electrical or plumbing systems, or involves significant renovations will require a permit. This includes projects like adding walls, replacing windows and doors, installing new plumbing fixtures, or upgrading electrical panels. Cosmetic changes such as painting, flooring replacement, or cabinet refacing usually don't require permits. However, it's always wise to check with your local building department to be sure. The purpose of permits is to ensure safety and compliance with building codes. These codes are in place to protect you and your property. Attempting to bypass the permit process for projects that require them can result in fines, legal issues, and difficulties selling your home in the future. It's always better to err on the side of caution and obtain a permit when in doubt. Your local building department can provide guidance on whether your specific project necessitates a permit. Section 5. Understanding building departments. Building departments can sometimes seem intimidating, but remember they are there to help you. They play a crucial role in ensuring the safety and compliance of construction projects in your community. Don't hesitate to reach out to them with questions or concerns. They can provide valuable guidance throughout the permit process. When contacting your building department, be prepared with specific questions about your project. The more information you have, the better they can assist you. Don't be afraid to ask for clarification on any aspect of the process or requirements that seem unclear. Building departments often have websites or online portals where you can access information, download forms, and even track the status of your permit application. Take advantage of these resources to stay informed and proactive throughout the process. Remember, clear communication and a proactive approach can go a long way in ensuring a smooth and efficient experience with your local building department. Section 6. Getting your paperwork in order. A successful permit application relies heavily on providing the necessary documentation. This typically includes a completed application form, detailed construction drawings, site plans, and any relevant product specifications. Construction drawings are crucial, as they provide a visual representation of your project. They should include floor plans, elevations, and details about structural elements, electrical layouts, and plumbing connections. Site plans show the location of your property, existing structures, and proposed additions or modifications. Product specifications detail the materials and products you plan to use, ensuring they meet code requirements. Gathering all these documents can seem overwhelming, but take it one step at a time. If you're working with a contractor, they can assist in compiling these documents. If you're handling the project yourself, consider hiring an architect or draftsperson to create the necessary drawings. Accurate and comprehensive documentation is key to a smooth permit approval process. Section 7. City-specific hurdles. While the general permit process in South Florida follows a similar framework, it's essential to be aware of city-specific challenges. Each municipality may have unique regulations, zoning restrictions, and historical preservation guidelines that can impact your project. For instance, cities like Miami Beach, known for its Art Deco architecture, often have stricter regulations regarding exterior modifications. Coral Gables, with its emphasis on Mediterranean revival style, may require specific materials and design elements to maintain architectural harmony. Pinecrest, with its lush landscaping and tree canopy, has stringent regulations regarding tree removal and protection. It's crucial to research and understand the specific regulations of the city where your property is located. Contacting the local building department or visiting their website can provide valuable insights into local ordinances and any unique requirements. Being aware of these city-specific hurdles can help you avoid delays, unexpected costs, and potential conflicts during the permit process. Section 8. Meeting the MARC codes and regulations. Compliance with building codes and regulations is paramount when undertaking any construction project. These codes are designed to ensure the safety, accessibility, and structural integrity of buildings, protecting both occupants and the community. The Florida Building Code serves as the foundation for construction standards throughout the state. It covers a wide range of aspects, including structural design, fire safety, electrical systems, plumbing, and energy efficiency. Local municipalities may have additional codes and ordinances that supplement the Florida Building Code. These local regulations often address specific concerns related to the city's unique environment, historical preservation, or aesthetic guidelines. It's your responsibility as a homeowner to ensure your project complies with all applicable codes and regulations. Failure to do so can result in costly consequences, including fines, project delays, and even legal issues. When in doubt, consult with a qualified professional such as an architect, engineer, or licensed contractor to ensure your project meets all necessary standards. Section 9. The price of planning drawing costs. Obtaining accurate and detailed construction drawings is a crucial aspect of the permit application process. These drawings provide a visual roadmap of your project, outlining structural plans, electrical layouts, plumbing connections, and other essential details. While you might be tempted to cut corners and create these drawings yourself, it's highly advisable to hire a qualified professional, such as an architect or draftsperson, for this task. Professional drawings ensure accuracy, compliance with building codes, and a smoother permitting process. The cost of architectural drawings can vary, depending on the complexity of your project, the size of your home, and the rates of the professional you hire. On average, you can expect to pay anywhere from a few $100s for simple projects to several $1,000s for more extensive renovations. While it's an additional expense, consider it an investment in the success of your project. Accurate drawings can save you time, money, and headaches in the long run by preventing costly mistakes, code violations, and potential project delays. Section 10. The inspector's role. Building inspectors play a vital role in the permit process, acting as guardians of safety and code compliance. Once your permit is approved and construction begins, inspectors will visit your property at various stages of the project. Their role is to ensure the work is being carried out according to the approved plans and in compliance with all applicable building codes. Inspections typically occur at key milestones, such as foundation pouring, framing completion, electrical rough-in, plumbing installation, and final inspection. During an inspection, the inspector will thoroughly examine the work completed, checking for any deviations from the approved plans or violations of building codes. If violations are found, the inspector will issue a notice of violation, outlining the specific issues that need to be addressed. It's your responsibility to correct these violations promptly to avoid project delays and potential fines. Once the inspector is satisfied that all work meets code requirements, they will sign off on the inspection, allowing the project to proceed to the next phase. While permits are generally required for most structural, electrical, and plumbing work, there are a few rare exceptions. These exceptions typically involve minor repairs or replacements that don't significantly alter the structure or systems of your home. For example, replacing a broken window with a new one of the same size and type might not require a permit. Similarly, replacing a faulty electrical outlet with a new one of the same amperage might be exempt. However, it's crucial to note that these exceptions are limited and vary depending on local regulations. What might be exempt in one city might require a permit in another. It's always best to err on the side of caution and contact your local building department to confirm whether your specific project qualifies for an exception. Attempting to bypass the permit process for work that requires it can result in fines, legal issues, and complications when selling your home in the future. If your DIY project involves tasks outside your expertise or comfort zone, hiring a licensed and insured contractor is essential. Contractors bring specialized skills, experience, and knowledge of building codes to the table, ensuring your project is completed safely and correctly. When choosing a contractor, always verify their licenses and insurance coverage. A licensed contractor has met the state's requirements for knowledge and experience, while insurance protects you from liability in case of accidents or damage. Obtain multiple quotes from different contractors to compare prices and services. Don't base your decisions solely on price. Consider the contractor's experience, reputation, and communication skills. Once you've selected a contractor, get a detailed written contract that outlines the scope of work, payment terms, project timeline, and warranty information. A clear contract protects both parties and minimizes the risk of misunderstandings or disputes. Once your DIY project is complete, it's time to close out your permit. This step is crucial to ensure the work has been inspected and approved, providing you with peace of mind and legal protection. To close out your permit, contact your local building department and schedule a final inspection. During this inspection, the inspector will thoroughly examine all aspects of the completed project, ensuring it adheres to the approved plans and meets all building codes. Be present during the final inspection to answer any questions the inspector might have and provide access to all areas of the project. If the inspector identifies any issues, they will provide you with a list of corrections that need to be made. Address these corrections promptly and schedule a follow-up inspection. Once the inspector is satisfied that all work is complete and up to code, they will sign off on the final inspection, officially closing out your permit. When working with contractors, it's essential to understand the concept of a release of lien. A lien is a legal claim against your property that a contractor can file if they are not paid for their services. To protect yourself from potential liens, always request a release of lien from each contractor and subcontractor involved in your project. A release of lien is a legal document that waives the contractor's right to file a lien against your property once they have been paid in full. Obtain these releases in writing and keep them in a safe place along with your other project documentation. It's crucial to obtain release of liens even for smaller projects or if you have a close relationship with the contractor. These documents provide legal protection and peace of mind, ensuring that no claims can be made against your property once the project is complete and all payments have been settled. Embarking on a DIY project in your South Florida home can be a rewarding experience, allowing you to personalize your space and add value to your property. However, it's crucial to remember that even seemingly simple projects often require building permits. Permits ensure your project meets safety and building code standards, protecting you, your family, and your investment. While the permit process may seem daunting at first, understanding the steps involved, Knowing where to find information and communicating clearly with your local building department can make the process much smoother. Take the time to research local regulations, gather necessary documentation, and don't hesitate to ask questions. Remember, a little planning and compliance go a long way in ensuring a successful and worry-free DIY experience. By following the tips and tricks outlined in this guide, you can navigate the permit process with confidence, knowing that your project is being completed safely, legally, and to the highest standards.